Hello everyone, I'm Marcelo Garcia Vasquez, consultant at Garcia and Asociados firm. I'm working here since 2015. We provide services to international or local companies. I'm, I'm specializing in business and commerce. Taking you as one of my clients, I have the goal to transfer you the main ideas about your current necessities, making easy the view of the investment place. Purchasing power is synonymous of stability in the past. Mexico is seconds before enter to a recession due to the enter of a new administration in the government. The problem is they are making some change in different areas, and that is why the actual situation of the Mexican society. Talking about political system, I can say now exist some issues with the last state workers who stole money of the government. That's why transparency is null in Mexico. They protect each other, and Lopez Obrador's work group are working to send them to the jail. It could help, right? Because the new government wants to be fair with the new investor. Mexico is considered an emerging market. This is because in our zone we are a huge economy based on our import and export with big countries like USA, European Union, etc. The economy keeps to local and foreign investors to do their work because there are some advantages like the huge existing market or location to USA and the most important fiscal prudence from the government. About Mexican regulation I can say they are very basic because they are focused on the tax evasion. It is a helpful legal system because they offer a variety of stimulus for the FDI. Their main goal is the economy's movement. As I said, Mexico offers a variety of stimulus to invest in our country. A huge example of this are the car brands like Volkswagen, Kia, Nissan, who are based on Puebla, Guanajuato, Nuevo León, etc. Mexico is losing the race against the US dollar. It is because since the last year we have not political stability and relations with our countries are not the best. We have the example with USA and the topic of walls and Bolivia. We protect Evo Morales and they are not happy with that. They are strict in some areas like financial. Government is focused to people don't make tax evasion because it's the money income of the administration. I think every company needs to follow the rules of the country where they are based. It's important to show every period your tax return. But the unions, they have many of them in every state, and I think they are not good for the employees because they only ask for quotas and you can see your money in something for you and your workmates. Minimum wage in Mexico also is 102 pesos. Trade. The economy secretary is who works in this topic. What they want to do is to make sure the economy will receive the FDI. Other agreements are the TMEC, TPP, and agreements of free trade with Japan, Colombia, Costa Rica, Chile, European Union, Mercosur, and many other countries. Mexico as investment place. Market, yeah, huge and with different levels. And the most important is the medium class count with purchasing power. Cost of it, I will not talk about an amount, but if you want to run against companies like ABA, Seguros, GNP, banks, etc., your investment needs to be a big number. I recommend to enter first to famous markets like Ciudad de Mexico, Monterrey, or Guadalajara, because it will be easy to create an engagement with people from there. Joint venture is a good way to enter to reduce costs and split the risk of the market. You could join forces with an established insurance company, and here is where an alliance will be fit for you. Be sure there are companies ready to do teamwork with you, and this is cool because Mexican market has their complexities. Conclusions. I will not recommend to enter in the Mexican market. My answer is called because the actual government doesn't show us proof of trust in the investment market. They are a nice market and an exceptional country, but why you will invest there with the actual administration? Here is a clash of the current situation. In power, USA is about 9 trillion of dollars. So we are talking about one of the most powerful on the world. They have an strong economy and daily people around the globe may interested in your product. Taking in account you are a coffee company, we think the market has their opportunities areas to work. The United States has a very transparency system. There are 51 states that together make an republic. Americans are sure that in election the person who won are the real one because comparing with Mexico where the elections offer cheating from the workers in the power. The president in the USA is considering for some people as a very powerful person in the world because the political power of the country of the strongest in the world. Their currency is the most important in the globe after the euro and the pound. We know if the dollar suffers some damage, it will be a chain of some actions of the company like exporting, logistics, etc. The economic is not a problem for the industry like the coffee because it's totally safe to do an investment in the area. I see some problems because the coffee is a grain and in the free trade agreement exists some regulation to this kind of products. But I can see problem because if you follow the rules, it will be safe for your company. They want foreign people to respect the rules, and this is important for us. In Mexico, it's a little different. States make so many investments around the world. If you made the same in their country, you will receive some benefits. The most important is that you can be an American citizen, but it depends of the amount of your investment. Talking about numbers in 2018, the FDI in USA was 251 million of dollars. As I say in the last topics, is one of the strongest currency in the world, but it can be affected from the president of their country. Sometimes decisions that took effect in same way the dollar, that's why they are very intelligent and sometimes don't talk in public about all the topics in the political system. Respect the rules about not to employ kids or teenagers comparing with Mexico. Their salary wage is $7 per hour as federal, but every single state has their own wage. Important to verify because in case of in where you want to establish your headquarters. The unions are not totally power like here in Mexico because they help in fact their workers. Like if they are building walls to their relationships with other countries like the example of China, Iran and Mexico. In the last, they were open to be feed with other countries, but all it's about Trump administration. Some agreement they has are with Australia, Canada, Mexico, Colombia, Korea, Morocco, Panama, Peru, and Singapore. As an investment place. Market they are huge and with strong levels, and the most important is the medium class count with purchasing power. I recommend to enter first to famous markets like New York, Dallas, LA because it will be easy to create an engagement with people from Mexico or America Latina. And in this series exists a big market of them. Conclusions. I would recommend to enter in the American market. Be sure there are a huge market of people who likes the coffee and actually this drink is inside the famous American breakfast. Government help investors, but you need to define the method to export your product and the state where your headquarters will be. A point to review is the volatility of the dollar, considering you will fight with this topic and considering your capital is from Mexican peso.